these injuries. We're working to get you more information, but there are delays in that area. Buck, back to you.
Katie, thank you. It's 8:33. If you've been trying to buy a house and got discouraged by all the multiple offer scenarios that you found, or if you're just now ready to make the leap to your next home, well, you're in luck. Our Fox 5 real estate expert John Adams is here to explain why. John, you believe that the shortening days and the falling leaves this is the absolute best time of the year to buy a home.
Buck, I really do. And, you know, any time's a good time if you can afford it and you're ready. But if you've been putting it off until now, you are in luck, because this is a great combination of factors, and I'd make the move right now.
Let's talk about some of these factors. Fewer buyers, that's number one.
You know, competition has been so strong in the Atlanta marketplace. Last summer was red hot. Things have cooled off just a little bit, but fewer buyers means less competition for you. And I'll give you a hint, competition's not good. Okay, so we start off with just less competition. That looks good.
So if you have fewer buyers, then sellers are probably a little more ready to wheel and deal.
Well, the good news is there were a lot of sellers, Buck, that saw things selling like hotcakes and said, I'm going to try to get top dollar. Well, the market is very efficient and prices out people that ask way too much, and so those people are frustrated now. They didn't get a sale. They figured out it's cost them several $1,000s to wait, you know, taxes, insurance, even if they don't have a mortgage. And so those people are saying, hey, we got to get this thing sold. They're ready to go.
Then you talk about the market. People are always moving to Atlanta.
You know, we think about 40% of our market is folks moving in and out of town, relocation. That's really one of the things that makes the Atlanta market so dynamic. And that goes on year round, regardless of the school year. We tend to think of spring and summer, but you've got a big segment of the market, and that means a lot of people are leaving town. They need to sell their house, and they're ready to get that house on the market and sell it.
A lot of times you think about the spring and the blooming and just the beautiful time to show your home. Why is the fall a good time?
Well, I like to say we've got shortening days,
right,
and the sort of depressing because we may not get the same color they do up in the mountain. But the point is, if you like it in the fall, you're going to love it in the spring. I know people who bought a house in the spring and were influenced by all the flowers and the dogwood trees and the wonderful blossoms and so forth. And then in the fall, they fell into broad underlying depression for the entire winter. So that's, you know, this is a good time to be looking.
And also fewer, I guess your team, your service team, they have fewer people that they're working for at the time, so you get maybe better service from them.
Buck, one of the things you and I've talked about is buyers should surround themselves with a team of professionals. That's a good topic. And this time of year, you can expect better service from your agent that was working 18-hour days all summer, 7 days a week, from your mortgage lender who might have been taking 5 and 6 weeks to get a loan approved, now can knock them out in 2 weeks, from your appraiser that was putting you off before, from your home inspector. All these people are now sitting around with nothing to do, and this is a great time. Put them to work.
And rates are still historically low. This thing's gone forever.
Unbelievable. And I have been I sound like a broken record. I've been predicting this for several years, saying they've got to go up. Even last week, Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen said we've got to raise rates. It's called discipline in the financial market, but we haven't seen it yet. So we're still at 30-year fixed rates at 4%, and believe it or not, you can still get a 15-year fixed rate around 3 1/4.
One final point, it says you can't outguess the market. What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. If Congress fails to pass this tax reform bill, we could see a lot of money flowing out of equities back into bonds, and what that does is that's going to drive down interest rates. Rates could go even lower. We don't know, but my crystal ball is cloudy. I would bet on the side of higher rates by next spring. So this is a great time to buy a house.
Sounds good. John, thanks a lot. Good advice as always. And John's going to be here for the next hour to answer all of your real estate questions on our Fox 5 Atlanta Facebook page. You definitely want to take advantage of that, so just log into Facebook and go to Fox 5 Atlanta for the live chat. Ahead in today's Hot Topic, Target has a new service that allows